Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. On today's adventure, we are still in the Francis Marion National Forest, and in one of the other videos, which I'll link below, we found an avenue of oaks. So today we are going to follow those avenue of oaks and see if we can find any remnants of a plantation or something like that, just to kind of check it out and to get out and enjoy the wilderness.
Yeah, we've spent a good bit of time out in the woods lately, and we're going to continue to do that. We'll try to catch up on where we're at.
And we forgot our GoPro, so this is all on cell
Yeah,
phone.
all on cell phone.
Let's see how good it turns out.
That was on me. I forgot. I got everything else, but forgot to GoPro.
Let's see how it goes.
Alrighty. Okay. This is part of the Avenue of Oaks we talked about last week with some of the big oaks. And what we are attempting to do is go towards the end, and we think this way would be where maybe a plantation house would be, because that's kind of the ending of the avenue, and we'll see what we can find off in that direction. Okay, this appears to be the last oak, although it's dying at this point. So we're going to continue on in this direction.
Well, we're kind of on top of a hill right now, but you can see how open this is. It's all open. So nice. And it looks like over here, well, over there kind of goes downhill. So I'm curious to see what's over there. And so far, I haven't found any mushrooms. Yes, I'm looking for mushrooms again.
No mushrooms, no bricks.
No mushrooms, no bricks. So far, no stills. So let's see what we can find. Not sure. It looks pretty thick over here as you go down this side. Let's see what we find. I'm sure hope we don't find no lions or tigers and bears. Oh my.
This kind of goes into a swamp. So.
Oh, alligators. I don't want no alligators.
Mosquitoes.
No mosquitoes. Please keep the swamp mosquitoes away. Of course, it got down to 28 the last 2 nights. Yeah, I don't even want to talk about our garden. I hadn't even walked out in the backyard, I'm afraid, to uncover it. We'll do that tomorrow. Let's see how that how that turned out. Oh, this is interesting. It's really thick over here. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna walk in that. Might be some ticks in that. Tick. Still haven't seen no mushrooms. This area here got 6.5 inches of rain, and you can't even tell it. I mean, some areas when we were walking to it, that is notorious for having puddles, was completely dry. So, still got a few leaves left on the trees. Pretty in the sunlight. But yeah, it kind of gives you an idea what's around us. So nice, open. I like it when it's open so I can see far away. See if I got any bears coming after me. And there are bears out here, I'm not joking. But anyway.
We did find this random magnolia tree out here, which is kind of odd because we're right out in the middle of the forest. By no means is it old enough to have been part of the plantation, but again, just the randomness of it being here, because there's no others around that I can see. And just how did it get here? And who knows, maybe it was a remnant buried in the ground of an old seed from the old magnolia tree that was here on the plantation. Could be. Good explanation as any. Yeah. Kind of a hollowed out.
Yeah.
hollowed out tree.
Kind of goes all up in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wonder if anything's hiding
the
in
leaves
there.
are still green as I don't know what.
Yeah. Well, it's still got plenty of trunk that's still remaining. Okay. Kathy was pointing out through here, I don't know whether you can see, you have multiple trees going down, pine trees going down. You got some in the distance that are leaning, going downward. Got all the different mounds right in here, right in that area, and back over in there. Kind of explaining to her, even some mounds here, kind of explaining to her some of the pine trees could be from a section in here that got infested with pine beetles. These mounds, though, that's probably things that got pushed over during Hurricane Hugo back in 1989. Some of the remnants that are here, you see back here, you got the old pine tree that's down. That's a relatively fresh tree down that it's laying over top of this, which is looks like the heart of an old live oak tree probably, which there's a bunch of those in here. And that truly could be from Hurricane Hugo 30, how many years ago? 34 years ago. There's just so much in here that is part of that. This leaning tree here could actually be a part of that. It was probably a small tree when that occurred. It remained living even though you got the back end of the roots exposed. And this kind of shows you in the comparison of what the banks are. This is exactly what those are. Those trees pushed up, and those pushed up and fell and died, and that's the remnants of it from Hurricane Hugo.
Guess what I found? Mushrooms. Kind of go up all the way up the tree. I mean, all the way.
And it's a live tree.
And it's a live tree. I knew I'd find mushrooms sooner or later.
We have found some additional magnolia trees. Looks like this one kind of got crashed out by a fallen pine tree. Bent it over pretty good, but see the size of these leaves, and that's a true magnolia. Another one over here. How far is it from the other one? I'd say probably 50 yards, maybe 75. So we do have the second one over here, magnolia. What you find pretty commonly out here, though, is these trees. These are bay trees, and they look relatively similar to the magnolia, but they're common to the area, natural to this area. The magnolia tree, that's pretty random. They're not natural to this area. So in my mind, maybe there's some remnant of what was here on the plantation back in the day, many years ago. So yeah, these leaves are nice size, nice and waxy. Searched around a little bit. Haven't really found anything other than the magnolia trees that possibly would tell us that somebody used to live in this area. Beautiful hill though, beautiful, and we call it hill. It's a hill for the low country. Hill for the low country is a whole lot different than the foothills of the mountains or the sand hills in the mid-state Piedmont. So for us, any kind of high ground, we call it a hill. And we see plenty of high ground around here, and so it's pretty nice. Back when I was growing up, most of this land was cut over through the Forest Service and different people getting the pulpwood and the timber. But
Wow, I found some more mushrooms. These are actually kind of floppy, as opposed to those I found in the other one were hard as a brick. So I'm going to take a picture of these, and I'm going to reach out to the Appalachian Forager on Facebook and see if she can tell me what kind of mushrooms they are and if they're edible. That's interesting. I'm kind of on this mushroom kick now thanks to her.
Really like these cool little live oaks that have been here for so long. They die, but they don't really die. They just get almost like petrified. They just kind of just get solid. That heart stays there, and they just stay there for years and years. It'll eventually rot away, but wow, I think they're just so cool. Just like a skeleton in the forest.
I was walking along and I found this one. I haven't seen one like this one before. I don't want to pull him up because I don't want to damage him. But he's soft too. Let me take a picture of him as well. I was walking along and I found this jar. Not sure. It doesn't look like a very old jar. It's kind of, I don't know. I can't. It is definitely rusted, but yeah, it's not old. Can't be old. Kind of wonder now if there's had been a still around here or something. Since we found out in the other video. So leave him be. I just don't know about him. Well, I think I found the first sign. Here's one of those old bricks like in our other video. Same thing. You can tell they're not, you know, store-bought or whatever. But look. Our first sign. Uh-oh. We found another one. See, I found that jar not too far from our steps. And there's some more. I think we found something. Oh, this is exciting. Look, they're all old bricks.
Yeah. I mean, they're not in any.
They're not in any, any pattern,
like
but I mean, oh, here's another one. Here we got another one. Look at him. Oh, this is so exciting. I mean, it's this whole area, and there's no still. I don't see a still.
No water around. That's why.
Yeah, there's no water around here.
The stills are made by water.
Oh, this is so neat. I'm going to move all this. I mean, they're just sitting here just kind of random. Oh, that's so neat. Can't believe we found some.
Yeah, not many, but hey.
Not many, but hey, that's more than we were.
And again, it's that old handmade brick style too.
Yeah.
Those old clay looking bricks. So that's pretty neat. So it looks like the same era as the other bricks.
Yep. Now I got to find out what era. I'm taking pictures of the bricks, and one of my clients does the historic preservation, and he gave me some ideas on who I can show them to see what era the bricks are. But I told Greg, I said, if I was going to build a house, it would be right here on the top of this hill because it's pretty flat. And that's when I came across that glass jar. Oh, he found another one. So this whole area right in here. Oh, we got another one. We got bricks. Yay! Oh, this is so fun. I love exploring.
Now, where's the metal detector when you need it?
I wish we could bring one in here. That's so neat. I mean, they're just kind of scattered. We found another one over there. So that tells me there was something here if we've got them that many scattered around right here. So Well, stay tuned. I'm gonna kind of throw back some leaves and see what we can find. Or he's trying to pull that one up. What is that? Is that a root?
That's a root, but there's a brick.
There's a brick underneath the root.
Looks like it might be a whole brick.
A whole brick? Wow. All we've been seeing is half bricks. Well, that root's giving you a time, isn't he? Use them muscles. Hey, we got a whole brick. Look at that. Look. Oh, looky here. Oh, it's got an indentation. Let me bring it closer. He's got an indentation in there. I don't know if it just broke off or...
And it might be just a chip out of it. Those bricks aren't very stable.
Yeah. As opposed to that one that we broke up over there that had the... You can see the inside of it. Oh, this is so neat. And Greg's sitting there kind of feeling around for bricks now. But yeah,
Where I've been finding
this is
you
it.
see that green moss? And
That green moss is showing where the bricks are. Oh, that's neat. I'm glad we found a whole one. Now, I've got to find out what year these bricks are because these bricks look exactly like the other ones that we found in that other area. So I will find out. And when I find out, I'll let you guys know. It might take me a month or so, but I'm going to find out. I'm determined to find out the age of these bricks. Got another brick here. Trying to uncover it. They're just kind of scattered all over the place here. Look. Look at that. This is so cool. I wish I'd have listened better in history class. But I'm making up for it now. It's so neat. But as Greg was saying, right here, where we're finding these bricks, I don't know if it shows up, but right along here is a fire line. So, all in there. So, they used to do logging and stuff here, plus had the fire line here. So, if there was other stuff here, it probably got broke up. And that's why we're only finding pieces of bricks. But the fact that we found the bricks after walking all through here is so gratifying. I love this. Love this. Now I got to find out what plantation this was. Greg had, one of Greg's kin mentioned a plantation, but we don't know if that's it or not. So I'm gonna try to pull up some more history and see what we can find out what plantation this one was. When we found the Avenue of Oaks, now we found the bricks. So we know something was here. Yes.
Well, we definitely came out here today with kind of limited expectations. Know this area has probably been walked over 10,000 times, but I think we exceeded our expectations by finding the old bricks.
We did.
That was pretty neat to me.
Almost like trying to find a needle in a haystack.
Oh, yeah, we found
And
we found the needle.
it. Again, we
Yeah.
found something interesting.
No. Again, no foundation or anything like that, but still the fact that we found the old bricks, I think, is pretty amazing
Yeah.
and proves that there was something in here that's much older than we are. So, how old? Kathy's gonna find that
I'm
out.
gonna find out how old those bricks are. Hopefully I can find out by just the pictures and stuff. We'll see. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. And for our new subscribers, thank you so much. Looking forward to our next journey. And I guess tomorrow we'll find out how our garden did, because I told Greg we're not uncovering anything until tomorrow. I've already seen a little bit looking out the window, and Oh well. But it's right before Christmas and we had tomatoes, so it's it's fine. We knew it'd end sooner or later, but what we're doing out here in the winter time, um, now that there's no bugs or snakes, just having fun walking around, trying to explore and enjoying nature. Can't ask for anything better than that.
That's
So,
right.
y'all have a good one.
Yep. See y'all next time.
Bye.